Hello, I'm Adam Williams, a partner in the immigration team at DMH Stallard. And in this video, I'm going to talk through very briefly with you what information we know so far about the new global business mobility visa route, which is due to arrive in the UK in spring of 2022. So I'm going to talk about just a few things we've learned so far and identify some areas that we still need the detail on as we move towards the spring, starting with consolidation. So what we do know so far is that this is likely to be a bringing together of several different existing routes of the UK immigration system under this new banner, and that would include categories like the representative of an overseas business visa route, the intra-company transfer visa route, and the connected route of graduate trainee that falls within that area, and the T5 or temporary worker international agreement route. So there's quite a big challenge in bringing all those things together for the Home Office. And of course, we know from experience that just a relabeling or renaming of routes doesn't always mean real substantive change. So what change so far does it look like we can really expect? Well, here's just a couple of examples. On the representative of an overseas business route, it's an attractive route already for businesses who haven't got a presence in the UK. You can send one senior individual to the UK under that route to help establish a business that's not yet trading and doesn't have a presence in the UK. So that's a helpful route, but its one downside is it's not great if you need a handful of people to come in, say 2, 3, 4 individuals from the initial, or indeed if that's the only number of individuals you think you're going to need over the first 4 or 5 years, because you have to bring your first person in, they get a sponsor license, which takes some time and effort, and then have to sponsor the others in. So the change we seem to be expecting now in spring is that more than one individual could come in under that route. You could have 3, 4, even up to 5 if the recommendations of the Migration Advisory Committee are followed, which could make things a lot easier come springtime. But the one bit we still need to learn is about sponsorship. There's a suggestion that there might still need to be sponsorship of probably all but the first senior individual's visa there. We don't know how or what form that's going to take yet. Placements and secondments is an area that we should just touch on. Looks like this could be an area that gets lots of attention, and it's probably, I would guess, the one area where the Home Office is still spending its thinking time going through how this might work. We've got talk of a high value export route for individuals coming to the UK, where there's a contract for export that's worth, say, even up to, let's talk of it being £50 million of value or more. So we have a very kind of niche area. We've got a possible expanded route within this for employees of non-UK clients of UK export companies. And we've got a route for service providers to the UK customer or client, where that service provider sits outside the UK and is sending individuals to deliver on the contract. And could be very important in the light of the end of free movement and Brexit, of course, particularly I think around the service provider routes. But under all of these routes, there's going to be a need to show a receiving business in the UK, a sending business, and a seconded individual effectively, and that there's a business relationship. Those things are always going to be sitting there. And what we really need to know is how sponsorship is going to work. If we take the example of contractor to client provider, at the moment, that to use the Tier 5 or T5 international agreement route, these client in the UK would need to be the sponsor of the visa, which is not the most straightforward or easy way for that to work. So perhaps we'll see that sponsorship can be done remotely by the non-UK contractor. They can get a sort of contractor sponsor license to send their individuals in. That would be a big change, a really big positive one. But because it's a big change, it's we need to wait and see actually whether that's as far as the Home Office will go. Would be a really beneficial thing, I think, for those who are sending individuals into the UK to deliver on contracts. We may get similar changes to sponsorship in those other scenarios that I described. So that's it, just a quick run through of what we know now. Seems there could be plenty of change, some positives for business, but just how much of it we get and how tangible those business positives and increased options are will depend on the draft rules, which are not out yet, but we'll give you updates when they are. Thank you.